This is Helix 2. As you can see, Helix 2 is by far our longest map so far. It's about 3 times the size of Helix 1, about 4 times the size of Helix 3. So immediately we come out the gate here with some fences and blocks, just some basic obstacles. A lot of these lower tier levels are pretty easy. All you gotta do is take it slow. We got this part right here, which is one of the trickier lower tier levels. You gotta climb on top of these slabs and make your way down. It's back to some easy stuff. Alright, so right here, you climb up these bricks. Jumps are a little bit harder than they seem. Make it past this glass. And there you are. For those of you who don't decide to take the skip, you just have to go through these fences over there. Take the right path, the left path you'll have to cut over. And go through these fences, some pretty easy stuff. This right here is completely empty. But if you look on the floor here, you can see these gold blocks. This is something that you need to remember. And you don't want to go onto the right. So what you do is you actually go around to this darker side on the left. You gotta climb up here. Make your way down like that. Here's the maze. So you have to memorize what happened right below you. You have some of these gold blocks that tell you where there's some branches. So you kind of just gotta work your way through. Out of the maze. Alright, right here, you're gonna want to climb up these blocks and do this little glass section and climb up these slabs. Make sure you boost back there so you hit the slime block. If you don't boost, you won't have enough speed to get over the slime. That nether portal right there, don't go through that nether portal, you'll fall down. Right here, we got some powdered snow. You can't really see it, but if you go into the powdered snow, you can't jump, you'll get stuck. Here we got some glass. There's a hole right here, so you have to climb on top of the glass in order to get past it. And then right here, you want to go onto the middle or the left side. Don't go onto the right, or else you won't be able to get through that small gap. Right here, you want to hit these pressure plates that boost you up, and then just sail on top. Alright, this level right here is one of the harder obstacles, towards the beginning at least. The tactic right here is you're going to want to, every single time you go up a block, you want to get all the way back up before you go to the next one, or else you have a good chance of falling all the way down. And the last one's right here. Cover again, we're good. Alright, right here, you can do some diagonal glass jumps to make it on top, or you can go below, but it's slower with the honey and whatnot. You got 3 different paths right here, you can choose any of them. Coming out of it though, you do want to go to this left path right here, and you're you're going to want to cross over this glass, but what you can do is you can actually go around that fence that you just saw, the one that's right there. And this right here is the speed section, and like it says in its name, you become fast. I'm not boosting right now, this is just your normal walking speed. When you sprint, you go extremely fast. So I suggest taking it slow and steady here, only boosting when you know for sure you're fine, because you're already going fast enough, and if you fall here, not very fun. And that right there marks the end of the speed section. Some pretty basic obstacles past that. See these red carpets right here? If you walk on top of them, you get hit by evocation fangs. They knock you right below. So you're gonna make sure that you don't get hit by these fangs, because it makes things pretty unpredictable. And by now you've gone pretty far, so you really don't want to fall down. And then for these spirals right here, you want to hug the side. And I'd say going faster is easier than not. A little glass tightrope. Make sure you're careful that you're down. Right here we got a wind charge. This wind charge, unlike the other two helixes, it's not cumulative. There's only one of them. And what you need to do is you got to go around like I just did and hit it from the backside, kind of like in Staircase. Here you avoid this, you got to go around this way. It's a little dark, so make sure you're looking closely. And right here is a pressure plate. You can just slow down there, make sure you don't go too fast. Right here you got to turn quite sharply. And then if you go over here, you'll find out that once you climb up this staircase, trying to make it off this glass and boost, you can't make it. And you can't make it because this is impossible. And what you really need to do is back here. What you need to do is you gotta come out here and do an even longer glass tightrope than the one to my left, as you can see. Just gotta play it slow and steady. And here, you're gonna wanna go down here, and you gotta yourself through this small little gap here. You're very blind. Right here, we have quite a tricky level. So you gotta climb up, and then turn, get on this glass, and then you're gonna boost at the end so you can make it through that gap. So right here, we got 2 sets of fences on either side, and you can go about it any way you'd like, but I prefer going on the inside of the right because you're able to just hug the fences for the most part, and if you fall, you don't fall all the way down. Then after that, this level right here is a fake. You aren't able to make it past that obstacle, so what you have to do is you gotta climb down here and climb up and around. Next level right here has some honey blocks. Boost into it, fall into that. Pretty simple. Here we have a few ladders. My best suggestion would be to take this ladder at first. It makes things a lot easier in the future. Although you can take the bottom path, you have to climb on those diagonal fences, which does get pretty annoying. Right here, you're going to want to avoid these ladders. It's hard to do, but as you can see, there's some places where you cannot get through those ladders, so be careful. So what you're seeing here is one of the harder levels. What you need to do right here is go onto this side of the ladder. You're going to want to turn this way, get on top of there, climb up this ladder, turn right and boost. Make your way up top here. You want to let go of your carrot for a second until you're here. Here, get onto this ladder, turn right and boost again, hit those slime blocks, and you're done. This next level here is pretty difficult. You gotta make it here, make sure you don't fall in that hole because that'll send you all the way down. Alright, another difficult level here. You can see that these fences obscure your vision, so you gotta be really careful, pay close attention to what's in front of you, and always look ahead. Right here, you can go one of 2 ways. First one right here, you gotta go up this ladder, but you're hanging over the edge, so if you fail here, you fall all the way down. Or you can go up this diagonal glass bit, which is tougher to get up, but you're safer up here, so there's no risk of falling all the way down. You want to take this path on the right. Right here, you have some more jumps on glass. A diagonal jump right there, then another walk. Remember that you can cross over 1 block gaps. Right here, you fall into this corner, go under, and come back up the other side. You're going to want to take the left path. The right path will just send you back down. Right here is another tricky level. You got to turn this way, turn sharp, and then boost down. You gotta make sure you land on this block because you can fall down right there. What you're gonna want to do here is climb up this ladder, take one of the 2 paths, jump onto this piece of glass, turn, then you just gotta make it across this pig racing logo right here. Diagonal jump, be careful there. And now what you do here is you gotta turn onto this ladder, go, and boom. Alright, it's very important that you let go, because if not, you'll just walk right down into the hole. So now you gotta wait until your pig starts moving somewhere else. And there we are. Make sure that your pig moves somewhere else first, or else it's gonna snap back to the direction that it was at. So you gotta be careful not to fall. Especially right here, don't fall down that hole. You can hug the wall a little bit right there. Make your way down. And this right here, you're on ice, so your turns are a lot more slippery than you remember. So these walls are your friends. Make sure you use them. There we are. You see, as soon as you hit that tripwire, these pistons start moving, so you're going to want to be as close to the edge as you can. Very, very careful. You will knock you all the way down, very violently too. Right here is another maze, but it's not as complicated as you'd think. You can go down the middle, but you'd be met with a whole lot of honey blocks. It'll take you a very long time to do. Right here is the final level of Helix 2, separated into 5 stages. It is the hardest glass section that there is. The first section right here is some pretty basic stuff. You just climb up this glass. This second section right here, some turns you have to get past. Very careful over here. You're hanging over the edge. If you fall here, you fall all the way down. It's very important right there that you boost and then immediately stop boosting, so you're able to get enough speed to cover that distance, but you don't fall all the way off. For this fourth section right here, you have 2 different ways that you can go, left or right. This right side hangs you over the edge a lot more than the left side. Immediately coming to the 5th section, you got to boost right there, climb up this ladder. See up this ladder, it's difficult to see, but you got to boost again here. Make this turn very quickly, hit this straightaway, and you're done with the glass section. There's one more thing that you need to do. Coming from either the left or the right side, you got to hit one more diagonal jump, and that lets you beat Helix 2.